Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to WBU, World Union Boxing. The WBU Semi-Pro UK is owned by Darren and Elena and is sanctioned by the WBU in Germany. Roger Cole is the WBU Semi-Pro World Director and he's made his apologies for his absence today, but he is currently in Europe closing some deals for future events, which will be happening next year. Right, I'm Danny Kendrick, and on the panel to the left of me I've got Marty KAYES and Billy Rumble to the right. Further over is Darren Mears, who's looking after Marty KAYES, and dad and coach for Billy Rumble, who is Charlie Rumble. So first of all, give our fighters and their coaches a round of applause, please, everyone. Thanks to Rumble's Gym for allowing us to do the conference here. Also, we've got two very well-known fighters actually on the circuit here. They've both gone in and out of the pro game and into the amateur game and unlicensed. So they've been around the clock, and it's going to be set up for a good fight. I've got a little bit younger on my right, a little bit older on my left. And first of all, I'm going to come over to you. I'm going to ask the same question to you both. First of all, you obviously both know each other. There's no way you couldn't. First of all, what do you know about this fella and how does it affect your training?
Now listen, Marty's a tough game opponent. I've seen him on some good days. I've seen him on bad days. I've seen him be okay. Listen, I know he's going to come to fight. He can fight on the front foot. He can box on the back foot. He can be a bit cagey. I've had sparring partners in to cover every single aspect for the night. I've had boxers. I've had fighters. I've been sparring 12 rounds, 10 rounds. Believe you and me, I've cut no corners. I've lost 2 stone in weight, and I've had a brilliant camp. It's cliche. Every boxer says, you know, I've had a good camp, this, that, the other, but I've never been on weight this close to a fight before. I weighed in yesterday at 70.5 kilo. The fight's made at 70 kilo. And believe you and me, 1st of December, I'm gonna show my class and put on a real show.
Marty, you're a little bit of experience on the boy here, and you said before you know that you're 42 years old now.
42, yeah.
42, right? Now your game's changed as you got a little bit older, hasn't it? You say you're a little bit more wily now, a little bit more knowledgeable. You're assuming he's going to be a little bit faster.
Everybody's going to be faster at this age, but it's timing. You can beat speed with timing. That's what we're planning on, yeah.
So have you been looking at his fights or anything and seen,
bits and pieces, yeah. But yeah, I'm happy enough. I know what I'm doing, yeah.
So what you're saying is he might have the speed and that on you, but you're going to time your shots better.
Yeah. And over 12 rounds, the speed's not really going to come.
No. So, Bill, do you think it's going to go 12 rounds?
Listen, I've trained for a 12-round fight. If it goes 12 rounds, it goes 12 rounds. But I've seen some weaknesses in Marty. I know a couple of fellas very well that also box Marty as well. I'm not going to tell you my game plan. If he thinks that speed's going to be the factor in the fight, he's mad, because it's 12 rounds. So if he thinks I'm going to be up my toes for 12 rounds, he needs to think again. But listen, as I say, I've trained for a 12-round fight. If it goes 12 rounds, then it goes 12 rounds. But I'm ready to put on a show.
Marty, he's ready to go 12 rounds. I know you are. You've done it before. What's the both of you have jumped in and out different places in the boxing. What's the difference between making this guy as a pro and making him semi-pro?
There's no difference really at all, except for the semi-pro, the 2-minute rounds. Everyone's going to be at a faster pace than this. Like last year, I was boxing, you had 3-minute rounds for titles, and the pace was slower. I cruised 3 out 3s, no problem. I know the paces for 2-minute rounds will be faster. It's 12-2s, but I know I can do it.
Does that suit you or him?
It suits me.
Suits you fine.
The longer fights.
Bill, suits him for under his book.
Listen, I've boxed 3-minute rounds. I've boxed 2-minute rounds. As I said, I've trained for 12-2s, so everything in this camp has been revolved around 12-2s. I've sparred 12-2s with a lot heavier opponent, who pressured me for 12-2s. It's been at the fastest pace that I've ever been at, and but like I say, look, Marty's a great fighter. He's a good fighter. He's won 3 different titles, 3 different weights. He's no mug. I could have come back and boxed a lesser opponent than Marty, but I wanted to come. It's in my hometown. You know, I've had 5 years out of the ring, but I'm feeling great, and I just can't wait to get in there. Listen, it's going to be a great fight, but like I say, I've trained, I've cut no corners, the sparring's been great, running's been good, nutrition's been good, and I just can't wait to get back in there now. 2 weeks, just under 2 weeks, and we're ready to go, so look forward to it.
Anything you want to add to that, Marty?
No, I'm glad that speed's not going to be a factor now, because I'm always going to stand and fight me, which suits me better, so.
You've had
Be ready, Marty.
this man's had them all come at him over time, so as has this gentleman as well. Is there anyone out there that wants to ask any of the panelists any questions?
Can I ask you, Marty? I've never seen you be knocked down. I've seen you in so many fights. Sometimes you even offer your head for opponents to hit you. Is that something you're likely to do in this fight?
No, I'm not going to be giving away any silly shots in this fight. And as I say, I'm coming to the end now. So where there's fights where I haven't really put a lot of effort in because I've been scared of losing work by winning too many. But I'm coming to the end now. This is my last year, so I don't have to worry about losing work now. So I'll be coming to win.
Have you actually ever been knocked down?
I was knocked down with a body shot once, yeah.
Yeah.
But it was a top class boxer, Ian Weaver.
So just the one time,
yeah,
just
who
the
in
one.
the amateurs has won everything, you know what I mean? So he was only one, he dropped me a body shot. But then again, I was short notice fight, I'd lost a lot of weight over 2 days to make it, so I wasn't the strongest going into it. But
So we've actually got it all here and there. You're not going to be showing your face. There'll be no showboat.
no.
This is the Irish Entertainer, ladies and gentlemen, right? And I'll have a little guarantee something will happen on the night. How'd you like that one, all right? You must have seen these antics in fights, yeah?
I've seen them all. I can say today, it's very silly for putting your face out on show, so please don't do that, Marty, on the night.
Anyone else out there want to say anything to these lads? Got a big silent crowd in here. There must be something on your mind you want to ask these fighters.
How many hands have you broke your Swede?
Dozens. Dozens. I was actually trying to get in the bare-knuckle boxing scene, and the promoter told me, he says no. He says you'll injure too many people.
Good job, I've got a good eye wrapper on the night then.
We'll be checking then. Right, you've got a nice crowd coming, Bill. Lovely big crowd coming, nice bit of support.
Yeah.
That's what you need, don't you?
Listen, it always helps. Hometown advantage is good, but like I say, boxing's a lonely sport, so I appreciate everybody's support. Of course I do, but there's only me in that ring on the night. So as much as they scream, as much as they shout, it's me and Marty. When the game gets tough, you just got to get tougher. But I hope to celebrate them with them all afterwards. And as I say, I appreciate all their hard-earned money coming out to support me. It's going to be a great night.
No, you're not shy to come into someone's backyard, are you? When they got a big support round them. Does it ever get in your head when the crowd's all against you? And
I've had nearly 300 fights and I've boxed in Belfast twice. So it's not going to matter, you know what I mean?
anyone else out there?
So you're a very skillful fighter. Are you going to beat him with skill? Are you going to go for a knockout? What are you going to do?
He'll have to be a very skillful fighter.
You see, to be honest,
he's a very skillful
the
fighter.
way, all respect to Billy, what he says is
Believe me.
he's done his homework. You've seen me fight hundreds of times. I don't know what I'm going to do next, so I don't know what he's planning for. So,
Bill, he don't even know what he's doing, mate.
Listen,
Do you know what you're doing, Bill?
like I say, I ain't giving away a game plan. Listen, I know what I've trained for. I know what to do. I boxed for England as an amateur. I might have been out in the ring 5 years, but I'm in the gym every single day. I train 5 professional fighters. I know the game inside out. We'll see what happens on the night.
Well, it's a very experienced fight here. Very, lot of experience in that ring you're going to see. Both of these guys got their own game plans, I'm sure. And
Do they have
ready
any
to change them.
predictions? Do they have any predictions at all?
Oh, we're going to trying to get rounds and numbers out of these boys, are we? That's the question.
It's a 12-round fight, and it's going to go to points. And I'm sure they're going to wear him down and finish the fight strong, or he has a definite this fight for 12 rounds.
All I'm saying is, and the new.
And the new when? 1 to 12.
Listen, I'm not stupid like that. It could happen any time. It could be 1, 12. Like I said to you before, I've trained for a 12-round fight. If it goes 12 rounds, but all I'm saying is the belt's coming home with me on the night.
We've had some top sparring, some good sparring with a lot of heavy opponents, and what Marty said about Ian Weaver, we've done loads of rounds with Ian Weaver.
He was my main sparring partner.
We was our main sparring partner as a pro, so I know Ian Weaver like the back of my hand, you know. So, you know, Marty's going to be in for a tough fight, believe me.
I must have seen that beast with a body shot, Martin. But,
Yeah, that's what.
you got hit with there.
Yeah.
Rearranged your guts with that one, didn't I?
Did. I still feel no talking about it, to be honest.
So you must have felt those body shots from him as well. That must be in there. You anything you've done in training that different now when you come for these fights, or is it the same old thing in the office?
Same old thing in the office, just come to wear them down and finish stronger.
Right, anything else you want to say to each other, boys?
No, I just look forward to it. As I say, I'd like to thank Marty for coming over from Belfast today. As I say, he's back over in 12 days for the weigh-in, and then we go to war on the 1st. Thanking everyone for coming out today as well, spending their Sunday afternoon watching the press conference. Means the world. And Swallows Leisure Centre will be rocking on the 1st of December, I can assure you.
Mine, anything you want to
I
say?
just, same thing, I'd just like to thank Billy for accepting me as the opponent, because I know many wouldn't have accepted me for an opponent for a fight like this. So.
Well, like I say, all challenges welcome. Like, we could have had a lesser opponent, but I ain't getting people to pay £60 a ticket for me to come and fight some bum. I don't like calling fighters bum, but you see what I'm saying. I know Marty's going to be a stern test. As I say, I've been out 5 years, but I know I've got everything and all the training's been done to beat Marty on the night. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It'll be great.
I'll be fair, I don't think the promotion team would actually. I don't think the promotion team would actually get the fight on. Yeah, they like 50-50 fights on this show, WBU. So yeah. So if you did try and get like an opponent, I don't think it would happen on this show, which is good for like all the fighters that are going to be here on the night. So good luck to all the fighters that are going to fight on the night. Good luck to these guys. I hope these tear out. There's going to be lights, cameras, action, the whole shebang on the night. You're all going to enjoy it just as much as us on the table, all right? Let's all have a big round of applause for everyone involved.